Welcome to all you Sagittarians. Welcome for your yearly forecast for 2016 for all you Sagittarians out there. A general horoscope. Of course, for Sagittarians, it's one of the most important years now. Lately. Why? Because last years were all about the cardinal signs, and now it's all about the mutable signs, and you are one of them. And actually, it's all happening in your sign, or a lot, with Saturn there and Mars there for such a long time, as from March up until August of 2016. A bit in your 12th house as well in Scorpio. But what does it all mean? It means for Sagittarians, it's going to be a dynamic year. And we love that, don't we? I say we, because I have a Sagittarius rising. Sagittarians are known for, it's a fiery sign and it wants to go forward. It wants to get on its horse and spread some knowledge that they have gathered through the years and experienced. So what it means now, why is it such a dynamic year for 2016? Because all big planets, slow planets, are going through key areas of your life. And what is a key area of your life? Well, it's all about you, your personality, you as a person with Saturn in your sign. But it's also about Neptune and Jupiter, who are in key areas of your life, which is home and work. So yes, for Sagittarians who really want to achieve a lot, they will at the end of the year, certainly the Sagittarians who've got planets between 1 and 15, 16 degrees, they will look back at the year and say, that was not only dynamic, I've achieved a lot. Okay, it was maybe every now and then hard work, but I did achieve a lot. So what is happening with these planets is that it's all squares and oppositions. And squares and oppositions means tension, yes, a bit stress, yes, but also a possibility to achievement with a bit more work. And often, certainly me, I often forget that when there is a square going on our position, we think, oh, it's going to be hard and all of that. But at the end of the ride, you achieve a lot. And so what is going to be hard and what is going to be not so easy for you Sagittarians? It all depends how you deal with it. First of all, it's the square between Neptune and Saturn. Saturn is realism, Neptune is dreams and your visions. So if you apply both energies in 2016, you will be fine. You will be able to achieve expansion, especially when it comes to your work, because Jupiter there is at the top of your chart in the house of work and opposing your home situation. So if you really want to improve either one or the other, it's possible. But how is it possible? By not only having the vision, which is typical for Sagittarians. They have no problem in envisioning things. Oh, I want it to be like that, my job, and I want to start, how do they call that? I want to start a chambre d'hôte. So I want to start a hotel or something, and oh yes, I will do a bit of astrology there, and do a bit of this there and that. Okay, but Saturn in your sign and Mars in your sign will try to make it happen. We'll do the hard work. So it's really not a time now for only dreaming. It's also a time to apply yourself, to make it happen, to be a bit of not only planning but also taking little steps towards that dream. Otherwise, you will feel extremely frustrated. So if you're only going for the two planets, Neptune and Jupiter, Neptune in your 4th house of home and family, and Jupiter in your 10th house of work, these planets have something in common. They want to broaden up. They want to expand. They want to see bigger. So if you're only embracing those two planets, it's going to be a ticket to disillusionment. But if you're going to work with the Saturn in your sign, you are going to achieve big things in 2016 when it comes to work, when it comes to your home, family, and also when it comes to you in relationship to other people. It's better for you, Sagittarians, in 2016 to put the emphasis a bit on you and a bit less on others, because Saturn is with you. You will have your work with Saturn in your sign, which is I'm having a new birth here. I'm having a new, I'm restructuring myself. That Saturn in your sign, this demands a lot of energy. So it's best to focus a bit more on you. Maybe you are a person who doesn't do that. Well, you are going to have some big results if you do so a little bit more. So if you are the kind of, it can either go two ways. If you are the Sagittarian who says, yes, I already have a lot of responsibilities in my life, I'm having a boring life, it's all work, 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 it's all restrictions, then maybe you would be better with embracing Neptune a little bit more. And Neptune is in your fourth house, so maybe relaxing a little bit more at home, maybe maybe being a bit more creative at home. Your home life can be more giving you peace, actually, with Neptune there. If you are the other kind of Sagittarian who's always dreaming, you will do fine with becoming a bit more responsible. So it depends on your own individual chart. Now the thing, so you will have Mars for such a long time in your sign, which is fantastic. Although it goes retrograde, so as from March up until August, it will be your time. A lot of inner reflection as well, because Mars is also a bit in your 12th house. And don't go for research your blind spots. If other people say something to you, don't dismiss this. Think about it, and of course the people that you trust, think about it. Maybe they are right, and try to change some old patterns that are not working for you anymore. And then with the Mars and the Saturn together in your first house, you will really work hard to expand yourself, but in a very structural way. So I really like this for the Sagittarians, absolutely. And very good aspect. So it's not all stressful, but a very good aspect that I almost forgot to mention is Jupiter, your ruler, in a trine with Pluto. This is a fantastic aspect that repeats itself 2 times. So it's throughout the whole year, and it's peaking in March and in June. What does it mean? Jupiter in your 10th house, Pluto in your 2nd. Maybe you're going to earn more money. That's the basic, the very mundane explanation. Jupiter is expansion, and it's in the house of work, and Pluto is your resources, your values. So maybe there is a big growth there. Or on another level, it's about your self-worth, your confidence, your talents. They are you get appreciation there. You get appreciation from people who see you there. So Jupiter and Pluto together are very powerful. It's all about power. It's all about strength, and it's you, because you are Jupiter. So it's you who is getting very powerful, and who you're going to be seen in 2016. Absolutely, and this is great. And but seen for what you're good at. So explore those talents and investigate them and make them even better than they already are. Then another thing is the North Node is in Virgo, is in the 10th house, so it's a good time anyway to focus a bit more on work, to focus a bit more on your, and if you're not working, maybe the thing that you want to be seen for in general, it's a good time to maybe to teach, or maybe to travel. And you like that in general, you Sagittarians. And then the asteroid of commitment and fairness is almost the whole year in your 12th house. Now, what does it mean? It means that you are very committed and very fair when it comes to know yourself deeper, when it comes to know yourself more on an unconscious level. You know, the 12th house, it's an unconscious house. And you are more committed than ever to explore there and to get to know yourself even better than you already do. So what a year this is for the Sagittarians. It's a key year. If you want to make changes, go for it. Thank you so much, you Sagittarians out there. Have a very good year. It's a very Sagittarian kind of year, but it's a growth, yes, but slowly but surely. And thank you for listening, and see you next month with the monthly horoscopes. Bye bye.